Our honored guest for the 2011 Stone Mountain Highland Games is Donald McLaren of McLaren and Gleeson, Chief of the Clan McLaren of Fall Clicker.
Bert, you want to get the medal? Leading the way?
He is escorted by the officers and directors of the Games: Richard W. Swanson, President; Jim Anderson, Vice President; Jim Thompson, Secretary; Donald Boney, Treasurer; and the other members of the Board of Directors: Dave Balhosey, Steve Brady, Kathleen Garrett, Rosina Gray, John Hillier, Jim Killow, Norman Livermore, Jim Mormon, Gordon Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the mass pipes and drums for the 2011 Stone Mountain Highland Games under the direction of Senior Drum Major of the Stone Mountain Highland Games, Jim Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, the mass pipes and drums.
Okay. Well, I'll look for him. I need to get these pipes and drums coming in here. So, I'll look for him, okay? Thank you.
under the command of Drum Major Ken Mish. This time I would like to I'd like to introduce a special guest to you. As all of you know, at the Stone Mountain Highland Games, we have a guest of honor and a distinguished guest. But this year, for the first time, we have a special guest to introduce. Alex Beaton, who's been part of these games for over 25 years, was not able to attend this year as one of our lead entertainers due to a serious medical condition. However, keeping with the saying that you can't keep a good Scot down, Alex is here today. He got permission from his doctor to take a break from his hospital recuperation and join us today. He is in the blue and white patrons tents to my right, 2 tents away from me to my right. Well, the way they see it, it's my right. So I thought I was genius by pointing to their right while I said right. In his wheelchair, along with his lovely wife Linda. Join us in welcoming Alex here today. Alex, we hope that all your many fans here will get a chance to visit with you. We are also glad you're able to make it to the games, and we're delighted with your continuing improvement. We look forward to seeing you again here next year.
Yeah, okay.
It is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest for the 2011 Stone Mountain Highland Games, the Consul General of Ireland, Paul Gleeson.
Thank you. One of the reasons that we have just set up an Irish consulate here in Atlanta is because we wanted to get to know the remarkable Scots-Irish community here in this part of the world. All those hundreds of thousands of people who passed through the north of Ireland in the 1700s before coming out here, settling into Georgia, North Carolina and along the Appalachians, and who went on to play a remarkable role in the history and development of this country and this part of the United States of America. We see that in politics and all the presidents who claim Scots-Irish heritage. We see it in culture with the wonderful traditions of music, dance and song that Scots-Irish people have brought here to the United States. And we see it as well with the outstanding patriotism and pride and passion that communities of Scots-Irish have shown in their adopted country and in their service to our armed forces, which they've seen in greater numbers than in almost any other ethnic group. The reason and the hard work that so many people of Scots-Irish heritage have put in here is the reason that Scotland and Ireland enjoy such remarkable goodwill in this part of the world. And it's a privilege for me, on behalf of the Irish government, to pay tribute and to acknowledge that remarkable contribution. I hope some of you, as well as Scotland, have an opportunity to visit the north of Ireland and that part of the world that so many of your ancestors passed through hundreds of years ago. Yep. And you can find a little bit about that at the Tourism Ireland stand here today. But on behalf of the Irish government and the Irish consulate, I just wanted to thank you and to recognise that remarkable contribution that so many of you have made. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Consul Gleeson. I'd now like to introduce Her Britannic Majesty's British Consul General, Annabelle Me.
Greetings from the government of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. This is a wonderful occasion. The Stone Mountain Games is one of the largest Highland Games in the world, and I am just so pleased to be here on the third occasion since I took up my position here in the consulate. And every year the weather gets better and better. This is just fabulous, so thank you for that. I have it on good authority that the Highland Games is one of the main inspirations behind the modern Olympic Games. Now, I'm not too sure if it was right here in Stone Mountain when that happened, but I do know it was late in the 19th century. But the spirit which you have here is carried forward today in the Olympic Games. And of course, London is going to be hosting the 2012 Olympics and Paralympic Games next year. And so my greeting to you is to enjoy these games in the best of Olympic spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Malin.